Moshi, everybody! Now, if you do know me personally, a lot of you already do know that I am an avid gamer, and for that reason, my room is filled with lots of video games. So I thought, why not take this opportunity to show you guys my room? Alright, so I have two monitors set up. This over here is my HD television, which plays 95% of the video games that I own. This over here is the CRT television, and I specifically bought it to play the game that's on the screen right now. It's House of the Dead. Wow, that was great timing. I bought these Gunkong. I guess that's gun controllers, I guess. This is only compatible with the CRT televisions. Moving along! Over here, we have some new consoles. We have the Nintendo Switch. I bought the Pokemon edition because I am a big Pokemon nerd as well. We have over here the PlayStation 3 Slim. Looking slim. Or actually, is this a Slim? Moving along, we got over here the GameCube. Ooh, looks like there are 3 controllers out right now, but there should be the 4th one right in there. It's a great game, by the way, to play with your friends. Densetsu Quiz wo Kettei Sen. It's actually a quiz game where you use a microphone, right over here, to speak into. It's dope. Moving along, we got the Sega Saturn over here, as I have already talked about. We've got over here the PS2. That's the original PS2. Oh, and I almost forgot. We have here the PS4 as well. The Mega Drive. This, I believe, is the Sega Genesis in the West. We got here the Super Famicom. The Super Famicom. It is the original Super Nintendo. And I have here the Super Game Boy attached right into it, which is what's on the screen right now. And now, believe it or not, they actually came up with a wireless controller in the 90s. It's operated by batteries. We've got the N64. I have Pokemon Gold and Silver right inside at the moment. We have the Dreamcast over here. It was the PlayStation 2 that kind of took over the gaming industry. So this was kind of shadowed by that, unfortunately. Going down over here, these aren't video games. These are actually the Walking Dead comic book series. I mean, I love The Walking Dead. Yeah, nothing more to say. And then over here, we've got some gaming guidebooks. We have here the original Game Boy. Oh, spent hours on this thing. We've got the Game Boy Pocket. I have 3 different types of Game Boy Color. This is the special Pokemon edition. It is quite rare to get nowadays. We have the Game Boy Advance, and we also have the Game Boy SP. Moving along, we've got some Super Famicom games, or aka Super Nintendo games. Some highlights that I can show you right now. We have Castlevania. I believe this is Castlevania 4. In the West, it was the first Castlevania to appear on the Super Nintendo series. Super Metroid. Yeah, Samus. Enough said. We have, Akumajo, excuse me, not Akumajo, Chou Makai Mura. I believe this was called Super Ghouls and Ghosts in the West. It wasn't very popular, but it was very popular in Japan. It's an excellent side-scroller that you can still play today, and you will have a blast. Going down, some highlights. Okay, how about, Street Fighter 2, right? Can't go wrong with Street Fighter 2. It's the original one with just 6 characters that you can pick. They're all right over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It was 8, not 6. I am a liar. We've got Samurai Spirits, or Samurai Showdown in the West. This is Super Mario Collection. I think this game is pretty expensive in the West, but I grabbed this for about 15 bucks in Japan. Still in the box. Yeah, it was a great buy. Super Mario World. The one where you can ride Yoshi? Yeah, ride that Yoshi. Ride that Yoshi, yo. Moving along. All right. Nothing here that was too popular in the West, but maybe what I can show you is, okay, well, this is actually a great family game. Waratte iite mo tamorinpiku. It just has a bunch of mini games that, again, it's very appropriate when you're with the family, or if you got kids, or, yeah, it's a great game. Recommend it. Going down, we've got, Beauty and the Beast. Yes, that's right, Beauty and the Beast. Believe it or not, they released a video game. This is my all-time favorite Disney movie. Unfortunately, the game itself is a piece of shit. But, you know, if you're a collector, yeah, still recommend it. Mickey's Magical Adventure. This is a pretty fun game, I'd say. It's a great side-scrolling action game. We've got Bomberman 1 and Bomberman 2. Again, can't go wrong with Bomberman. If you have 4 people and you want to have a good time, that's the game to play. Going down! Alright! Donkey Kong 1, Donkey Kong 2, and Donkey Kong 3. And I've also got here all of the Rockman, or aka Mega Man in the West, that are available for the Super Nintendo. Mega Man and Forte, Mega Man X, Mega Man X2, Mega Man X3. Man, they really don't make side-scrolling action games like this anymore, do they? It's such a shame. Alright, let's go down over here. We've got some of the RPGs and, Chrono Trigger. Man, honestly, if you do not know this game, or if you've never played this game, I don't know if I want to be your friend anymore. But, yeah, you should play it. I think there's a iPhone version of it that's out right now, which is the exact same replica of the Super Nintendo version, so I highly, highly recommend it. We got Dragon Quest 1, 2, Dragon Quest 3, Dragon Quest 4 I do not have because it was never released for the Super Nintendo. It was only for the Nintendo. Yes, Dragon Quest 5, Dragon Quest 6, we have Mother 2. This, yeah, this was another great game. It's, what's great about this is that the dialogue that appears in the actual game itself is ridiculous, and that's what keeps the game captivating. Okay, Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Red, and Pokemon Yellow. I mean, if you are my age, I am 31 years old this year. If you are, yeah, close to my age, I'm sure this is like nostalgic for you. Let's look at the back, shall we? Look at that. We have Sandrew attacking Meowth. Sandrew used Poison Sting! Ah, great times. That attack really pissed me off as a kid. Alright, let's see. Ooh, okay, we got another Castlevania game. Excuse me. This Castlevania, the actual game itself is absolutely horrific. It is atrocious. What a piece of shit game. But because of that, this game is actually very rare. Again, because it was so bad, not much was manufactured, and for that reason, this game is quite expensive, so it's still in this plastic case. Alright, let's see, what else can I highlight? Okay, Super Mario Land 2. Yeah, if you owned a Game Boy and you lived in Japan, you probably played this game. Alright, let's go to the top. We have all of the Pocket Monster / Pokemon series in Japanese. This is Pokemon Green, which was never released in the West. In fact, in Japanese, the rarest Pokemon series, well, I don't know if I can really say rare, but Blue was actually the rarest of the series. To get Blue, you actually had to, I think you had to buy a magazine and you had to subscribe to something and send a email, or excuse me, not email. There was no emails back then. You had to send some kind of postcard saying, "Yo, bitch, give me Pokemon Blue!" And that's the way you got it. So it was actually the rarest out of the 3. This is Pokemon Yellow. Silver, Gold, Crystal got the Pokemon card video game. Pokemon Pinball. This was an extremely difficult game to play, especially as a kid. Yeah, let me know in the comment section below if you were actually able to complete this game. I think the maximum amount of Pokemon I was able to get was 100, or excuse me, not 100, like 60 Pokemon or something like that. Dragon Quest 3, Dragon Quest, Dragon Quest, Dragon Quest, more Dragon Quest, Roboto Ponkotsu. This is such an underrated video game. The concept is very similar to Pokemon. Actually, in fact, I just noticed right now, it says that you can collect 150 of them. Alright, yeah, they were not thinking about Pokemon at all, I'm sure. Yeah, essentially it is Pokemon, but you're collecting robots instead of monsters. We've got the Namco Gallery Collections. It has 4 games in 1 cartridge, which is crazy at the time. Oh, maybe I can show you this. Lidorima. This is, a spin-off of Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Yeah, again, another great game. We've got, okay, maybe some Castlevania series. Again, any Castlevania is worth a pretty penny, so this one's still in this plastic wrapping. I don't really care too much about conditions, I just really want them in the box. We have Tsuimbira, which is the newest collection. I bought this maybe about a week ago. It's not a side-scroller. You go up and you shoot at your enemies. It is a great video game. Highly, highly recommend it. Alright, this is Mega Man for the Game Boy. It's the original one. Bugs Bunny. My goodness, I used to play this at my cousin's house. Yeah, I used to play this at my cousin's house all the time. Highly, highly recommend this one too. Actually, I think I'm gonna leave this right here. I'm gonna play that today. All right, we got Tamagotchi 2. That's not a game worth mentioning. These are Wonder Swans. These are not Game Boy games. It's Wonder Swan video games. I don't think there ever was a North American release for that video game. Alright, moving along. Oh, okay, these are all the Mega Man Battle Network series. It is an RPG version of Mega Man. I think I have all of them except for one. Let me know if I am wrong, but I do think I have all of the Battle Network series. This is Mega Man 0, 02, 03. Oh, okay, this is Super Robot Warriors. Yeah, if you're a fan of Gundam, I think you'll like these. Dragon Ball Z, what else we got? We got Pokemon, Sapphire and Ruby, which is the newer Pokemon. I'm sorry, it's probably not new anymore, but for me, it's quite new. We got Pokemon Fire Red and Izumu Tengoku. Man, this game is so addicting. It is a music game, or a musical rhythmic game. You listen to a song and you press buttons accordingly. Google it if you want to know more. Alright! Got some PlayStation 2 video games over here. Nothing really worth mentioning. So, yeah, let's go. Oh, actually, Devil May Cry. Why do I have 2 copies of Devil May Cry? Ha ha ha! You tell me. And, Age of Empires 2 for the PlayStation 2. Yeah, do not play this game on the PlayStation 2. It is way too difficult to operate. I recommend it on a Windows 98. Alright, moving up. We got some PlayStation 4 games, right over here. I'm a pretty big Resident Evil fan and slash zombies slash anything scary I like, so I have that over here. South Park. Yeah, this is another great series. If you're a South Park fan, highly recommend it. I have Ryuga Gotoku. Ooh, I think I'm missing Ryuga Gotoku 2, or Yakuza in the West. Right, my sister has 2. Okay, well, I gotta get that back from my sister, don't I? Alright, so, believe it or not, this is actually a sliding shelf, so let's slide this down over here and see what we got. So, we got more consoles over here. This is the 2DS. It's the one that came oh my goodness, lots of things have fallen. This is the one that came preloaded with Pokemon X. This is not a preloaded 2DS, but it had Pokemon on it, and I love Pokemon, so I got that. Some DS games, something worth mentioning. I suppose the Castlevania series again. Again, these guys go for a pretty nice penny. Yeah, let me know if you see anything that you want me to review or show you or something. Got the not 2DS, that's a 3DS LL Pikachu version. I have the box right up over here. I do play this once in a while, so that's why it's not in the box, it's out here. We got my pink DS, because you know, pink is hot. We got the N64 video games, Pokemon Snap. I'm sure if you were a 90s kid and you didn't own an N64, you still played it. Because you went to McDonald's and you played it at the play place. Right? Am I right? Am I right? Yeah, I know I'm right. Yeah. Ooh, look at this over here. Smash Bros. You can't go wrong with that. I still think this is the best one of the series. Let me know if I am wrong. Pokemon Stadium 1, 2, and 3. Now, some of you may be scratching your heads. 1, 2, and 3, but what? There's only 1 and 2. Well, this is the original Pokemon Stadium. In the West, this was Pokemon Stadium 1. This was Pokemon Stadium 2. However, in Japan, there was actually this version. Now, the reason why this was never released in the West is because this game did not have all 151 Pokemon, which pissed off a lot of users. So North America was like, alright, let's not do this. That's probably not a good idea. So they released this instead. Alright. GoldenEye 007. You had to play this game back then. There was that one short guy in the game. What was his name? Upjub, I think? Is that his name? Upjub? Let me know in the comment section below if I'm wrong! But the short dude was the guy I always played with because he was extremely hard to shoot at. We have Zelda, the Ocarina of Time. Yeah, enough said. I mean, it's a classic, right? Alright, more N64 video games down over here. Super Mario, Mario Kart, Mario Party 1, 2, and 3, Mario Golf. Yes, I love my Mario. Got Star Wars. Yes, I also played this. I actually played this recently and I got motion sickness, so unfortunately I'm not able to play this video game anymore. But in the 90s as a child, I never had any problems. Going down! We've got some GameCube games. Nothing really worth mentioning other than Smash Bros. For the Nintendo GameCube. Moving down! Oh, look at that! We got more PS2 games. Something I can highlight. Probably these two over here, the Capcom Classic Collections. Wow, I bought this for 25 bucks. I think this goes for a lot more now. Yeah. I think it has, okay, it looks like this has 22 classic games. This has 20 classic games. What? Where are my 2 other games? You're ripping me off! We got the PlayStation 2 Slim just chilling over there. We got the original PlayStation. These are mostly PS3 games. A lot of them are actually hand-me-downs from my uncle, because my uncle is also a gamer. In this box, I have a bunch of loose Game Boy cartridges, the ones that do not have boxes, so I just keep them in there. I got more handheld consoles right inside here. Ooh, it's really dark. It's hard to see. Got a 3DS over here. Got a DSi over here. We've got, the Wonder Swan. The one that did not have the North American release. This is the Game Boy Advance. Obviously, it's pink because it's my favorite color. Going down. Got the Pokemon Stadium with the Rumble Pack. This is Pikachu Genki Dechu. I don't know if there was ever a North American release for this. Essentially, you talk to Pikachu and you're like, yo, what's up, bitch? And you get to control Pikachu. Okay, so down over here. Ooh, it's really dark. Let's get it out. This is the Super Famicom box. If you ever wanted to bring your video games over to your friend's house, well, you use this. But we actually ain't done yet. No. We've got some loose Super Nintendo games or Super Famicom games all right up in her. Over here, we have some PlayStation games. It's the original PlayStation. Ooh. This one over here, Hokuto no Ken, Fist of the North Star. I think this is the game that is worth highlighting from over here. It's a great beat-em-up game. Some other classic games. Well, I have the original Resident Evil 3, or Biohazard, as they call it in Japan. I should have the Final Fantasy series somewhere, but I can't find it, so you tell me where it is. Over here, these aren't video games. These are actually all DVDs and my Blu-ray collections. I have the Walking Dead series over here because I love the Walking Dead. Dragon Ball Z, South Park, got Simpsons over here. Got some musicals because I am a musical nerd myself. Got some Star Wars and got the Rocky series over here as well. But no, I am not done yet. Behind this door, we have a slot machine. The reason why I bought this slot machine is to control my gambling addiction. Maybe I can do some like game reviews or something on this YouTube page. I don't know. If there's a demand for it, maybe I might do it. So you let me know. Okay? Other than that, please make sure that you do subscribe to my channel because that's gonna make me so happy if you do. Other than that, I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.